like to know what you have to say to the 600,000 people in North and West Dublin who are again being told that they are subject to a boil water notice. And we're told that on this occasion, following one less than 2 weeks ago, people are unlikely to get a lifting of the notice before Thursday. Taoiseach, do you understand how difficult this is for families, particularly with small babies, and for families with elderly people who may be ill? And the worry there was 2 weeks ago about what was happening with the boil water notice. Now, Irish Water has set out a whole series of programmes on capital investments to improve the water facilities. They have said that the leak slip plant, part of the leak slip plant, is 40 years old. Ideally, they'd close it down for 6 to 12 months and they would do repair work to it. But they can't do that because it is supplying 20% of households, mainly in North and West Dublin, at the moment in terms of their water needs and their drinking water. But the government seems to be totally indifferent. You have a Minister for Housing that we just heard seems to be adrift in terms of housing infrastructure. And now we understand that water infrastructure is also down the river and far away, as far as people are concerned who are paying tax and who have, an entitlement to at least expect that the government could function so that water that's drinkable, that's potable, comes out of the taps. I'm also concerned because North and West Dublin is a considerable area of investment for companies coming into Ireland, that these repeated breakdowns, the way they've been handled, is going to cause enormous reputational damage to investment in North and West Dublin. And yet you and your government seem to be entirely adrift. Have you called for a detailed investigation as to what has happened in Irish Water? Have you met the bosses in Irish Water and heard their version of the story? Have you been out to Leak Slip to look at the creaking waterworks for yourself? It's only down the road. And see why is this happening. But I have to say, you're talking in budgetary terms of all the money you have for infrastructure by 2040. If this keeps going until 2040, Dublin and its water supply will be wrecked because you haven't put in the investment in the here and now.